Good afternoon, everyone. We are from CSE-B and we are from Team 3. So, today's topic is a role of youth on building a nation. We all know that India has the most population of youth. That is really advantageous for our country for having a population of youth to be the highest. And we know that youth has an ability and capabilities of making anything possible, like with the creative thinking or logical thinking, which they can implement, and they have even the capacity of making others to do the things happen, motivating them and encouraging them. So we should take as a youth we should take a part, being a citizens, in encouraging other people to do good for building a good nation, like encouraging us them to do service to the nation, doing a good job in other activities like helping or any building or something that is useful to others. So, what do you think about things like this on building a very good nation?
Yes, I absolutely agree with you. As you said, they can do anything, and they can as well can also distract. So I mean, they can also distract anything. And if they aim to develop this country, our country will be in the top position because and it is absolutely advantage to us. And because youth is the future to the country, there will be a doctor, engineer, and as well as soldier who protects this country. You to develop this country, they can what do you think?
I agree with you. But youth have to get a chance to develop, to get into any field. But many people say inexperienced candidates or they don't have proper experience. First of all, today an experienced person in his career start without an experience. So for everyone, uh, anyone have to provide the opportunities. And in our country, not only in our country, in any country, we can take the most of the population is majority of it is youth, but they have without any proper guidance, no one can achieve their goals. I think. What do you think, Prasanna?
A country's development and its growth is depend upon the economic state of a country, and mostly in society, if a country is developed or not is decided by the GDP of the country. In today's society, youth are mostly preferring engineering and medical fields. But all other fields are just they're leaving. They're not showing any interest, like STEM, science, technology. In these fields, you are not showing much interest. If a nation have to build, if a nation has to be strong on the world map, the youth, the country. If you take India as example, in India, youth are high in population. So if we all decide to help in countries' growth, we should not only just limit ourselves to technology or engineering like specific roles. We should also show interest in other fields. People are not really showing interest in becoming scientists, something like that, rocket science. They think that they're difficult, we can't do that. They're thinking like that. Youth are very important in developing of a nation, but they're not example, if you take our class, most admiring all are just sitting at home and scrolling Insta, something like that. So what I want to say is, if youth want to help in building a nation, they have to have a strong desire and they have to work perfectly. What do you think?
I totally agree with your points. I think that in our nation, politics is a big thing. So that I think youth should participate in the politics so that it helps to growth our nation. youth can make impossible things as possible. So I think
Yeah, you think that we should youth even should
I have one point. Mostly, the present youth is only using a computer science, electronic engineering. They are only participating in only like participating means not they doesn't have a goal in becoming a police. It makes the youth to give the service schemes to all the people today in India. So I think the most of the youth. I think the most of the youth have to uh, give the 100% in not only computer science.
not restricting to a single domain. Youth should take part
Yes.
in all the domains and provide their service to
So
the
we can
nation.
provide services to.
So, youth, being youth, we should be responsible and not being lazy and providing services by either by the career oriented paths that we choose or any other self service sectors that we prefer. We should be able to be productive and also useful to the nation and building of the nation's pride. Thank you.
Good afternoon to everyone. My name is Manohar and this is Girish, Praneem, Ali, Bharat and Yoras. We are discussing about role of youth in our nation building. Youth is the most responsible part of our society and nation. In India, that is about 32% of youth, and youth are the drivers of the society and they are the brains of the nation. So that plays a crucial role in our nation building. The youth should have the responsibility to look after their family. They have major qualities like responsibilities, and so they should incorporate some skills like leadership qualities, and they have the aptitude to mold the situation, and they should be creative and they should be a good minded person. And he also developed the skills like positivity. In every situation, he should look for the positive attire. In some cases, there will be negative issues, so his mind should be trained in such a way that he should look only the positive things and avoid all the negative things. So, Bharat, can you express your feelings?
Yeah, what you said is absolutely right. Today, youth is the role model for our nation in developing our country also. And yeah, nowadays sports youth youth are playing major role in playing sports or giving pride to our nation. And as we all know that in Olympics we have won only 6 medals. So today youth want to uh, what your feelings, yours?
Yeah, what you both said are right. From politics to agriculture, youth are participating really well nowadays. From sports to other activities and events, as you said, the Olympics are the proof that for that youth are more interesting in sports and other activities too. Uh, uh, we have to build more confidence in youth, and new innovative ideas and all other things need to be incorporated in the youth. What are your thoughts, Girish?
To develop a nation, the major role of youth is among engineers. They have to collaboratively work and develop a new products to incorporate the financial system in the nation so that the nation can be well developed. So instead of wasting the time like watching TV and something doing waste things, the youth should work on building some productivity works so that the nation can growth up the speed of growing in forward. What are your thoughts of Ali?
Yes, you are so right. Nowadays, youth are wasting so much of time doing other activities like do I want that. Uh, Nowadays, youth are wasting time in mobiles, playing games, online games, etc. Instead of doing all this, youth can initiate one technology like AI. Nowadays, AI is using very well. The youth can help us to do
So youth are the backbone of the nation, and they are going to be develop the future. So better they have to be used the proper way in the living. Uh, like they are working like as slaves, etc. So they are not thinking about the thoughts what they know, what they are interested in. Then so better they know how to they have to think about themselves and can do interest. They are still blind to him. So well, if that, then we can develop the nature and the future as easier, So can you tell about this?
Yes, provide the jobs, right?
Yeah.
So I agree with you. When coming to the Balabarat, he said about sports. Nowadays, youth are more interested in sports. They have won many medals in Olympics also, and they are also interested in sports. they have requested our Indian government to visit to the school also. So they are trying more to going. So I agree with your thoughts also. When coming to the Yuvraj, he has said about both participation in sports and scientific activities. Development and frame the new rules that develop our nation. When coming to the Girish, he asked about the technology. Nowadays, most of the people are wasting time on using social apps like Facebook, Twitter, etc. Instead, that we should focus on new technologies and trends, an academy, etc. This was developed by a group of engineers from NITs and IITs. They have developed these apps based on their own intellectual and provide their nation world. So that we are using these and we are
So, The role of youth in building a nation is nothing but doing all like doing all domain in all aspects. I think we have to more concentrate in dreaming of certain jobs like national like IAS, IPS, collector. These all are the schemes that where the youth can build the nation So what do you think?
Say that a good nation. Like having youth, having the young bloods with us in this country of much more population is very useful. For example, if you just consider a person who is in mid 20s and a person who is faster for the people, the young minds work faster and much creative. So when we consider this youth to take part in most of the actions and services for providing the nation's goodwill and goodness, we can take that youth can take most of the anything provided by the youth are much more effective, as they have much energy. They could provide much more interesting things
And I want to give one example. Do you all know about Bangladesh issue? The prime minister now youth present in that country had took the initiation and they are controlling everything like traffic and they're clearing everything and they're trying to recover the economy of that country. So by taking that example, by seeing it, we can easily say that youth can do anything if they think about it. If they aim to do anything, they can do anything. And if we see most of our politics are corrupted. So as a youth, they can bring change in politics because we can corrupted and this country won't change. And if they aim to change the politics, they can make it corruption free this country, and it will be a safer one. And we are also we have Sada Kolkata incident recently, yes, we can also see future of this country, and they are also the change for. I mean, they can also bring a change to this country.
Future leaders.
Yes, yes. And they are the future leaders, as you said, they are the future leaders to this country. So they can do anything. And as she said, the young brains work very much faster, and they can also see. I mean, from the childhood, as they had seen the circumstances and incidents that were occurring in country. So they can also they can eventually think if what happens if it was not happened, if that particular incident had not happened, and if our country is much safer and is top in economy. So this all can be done by this young blood people. So
I agree with you. And I want to add a point on youth can do anything. With a proper guidance, youth can do anything. But without a proper guidance, youth can do anything in a bad way. Or as we can see, a lot of young people are going into the streams like terrorists or any other ways. And uh, as the more powerful youth are, the more dangerous it becomes. of youth, more population of youth is there in our country.
Youth should involve in other activities also. I think, as you said, as Anya said, youth should service to the people so that uh, so that other I mean upcoming youth people also can take inspire, and they also uh,
to bring this country up. So now today's youth will also be the tomorrow's inspiration to the young, to the next generation people.
Yes, what you said is absolutely right. Uh, in today's world, youth plays a major role to build the society. One point I would like to say that on a proper guidance,
Schemes and several opportunities were provided by the government in encouraging the youth on a proper utilization and good guidance. We could actually give a lot to the nation. Like we could take part in building a really good and well versed nation.
And for the youth or the youngsters, they should have a proper knowledge on how to live.
How to live life, and also self motivation is also very important.
Taking on all these things, everyone should consider like watching on both sides of the coin. It is the good side and the bad side. The bad side is learning that this is not a good path to go in, and the good side to be taken as an inspiration and to be an inspiration to the upcoming generations in building a good nation. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Balavarat. Youth are the developing a nation, and they plays a crucial role in entrepreneurship on sports and skill development and many more. And they're the backbone of the country. And in there are 35 to 40% of youth in our country. And what your views on this?
What you said. And when it comes to when it comes to playing a crucial role, youth always makes a step our nation. Uh, uh, the youth should be more interactive and more. They should do more work like what is important to them, and not wasting time on other social media or something. They should learn before and gain some knowledge, and they should think what they can provide to
country into a developed country. By using them, we can develop so many projects so that with those projects we can accommodate so many jobs to our youth, and we can if we utilize the youth content in our nation in a right way, we can develop our nation. So what is the thoughts of you?
Yes, Suresh, what you said is correct. And role of youth in building a nation, it plays a key role. Actually, youth is success and youth and girls and everyone plays a key role. Okay. What are your
youngsters like SSC Jaishwal, Ruturaj Gaikwad, Shubman Gill, they are the youngsters to play cricket well and to represent our country, and they can yeah.
What up new companies or uh, getting new thoughts on anything or like to develop our country. And after listening all our thoughts of my teammates,